I saw a video on TikTok and it said 72% of lesbian marriages end in divorce. And I'm going to tell you why I think that's occurring. I think lesbian relationships, marriages, are more likely to end in divorce because we move so damn fast. We don't know when to slow down. We don't know how to just take our time and truly get to know a person, become friends, date for a little bit. Even if you talking to other people, you know what I'm saying? Really get to see how a person is, really get to understand and see if you even like this individual. We get so caught up in the moment of what this person doing that our ex wasn't doing, the looks, the sex, things of that nature. Then you forget to really get to know who they truly are. Then you look up a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later, and you be like, I don't really like this girl. I don't like her. And then you won't ever wonder why somebody can leave a relationship and y'all will be like, oh, it's like you never care. It's not that they didn't care. They just really didn't like you because they didn't take the time to really get to know you. And just because they move on quickly in a month or whatever, that doesn't mean they were cheating on you. Y'all didn't really have nothing to stand on. Y'all ain't really have a solid foundation. So the best advice I can give to people is truly take your time getting to know somebody. Truly be friends. Truly be friends and date. Get to know that person and other people because sometimes you're just better off as friends. You know what I'm saying?
3 signs y'all is not meant for each other. Quit forcing the relationship, bro. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. This is not your person. First sign is you always communicate with them, and when you communicate with them, they try to make it like it's a problem or you try to start an argument. One whole time you trying to like resolve a situation, you trying to say how you feel, get it off your chest, and they be like, oh, you trying to argue, or you trying. They not your person, bro, because the person that's for you gonna communicate with you and understand where you coming from instead of seeing it like an argument. Second sign is they do things that you already told them that you don't like or that makes you uncomfortable. They know it makes you uncomfortable and they still do them, which means that's not your person. They don't really give a fuck about you. Somebody who really care about you ain't gonna do nothing that know that you gonna make you feel out of body. I'm not gonna disrespect my girl or call her out her name when I know she don't like that. If I do it intentionally, it's because I don't really mess with her for real. And last but not least, they don't make you feel love or wanted. I don't know why y'all go around or beating around the bush. Oh, maybe they going through. I don't give a fuck. I be going through a lot. I be going through a lot every goddamn day, but I still make sure my girl feel loved and nurtured and all that. Ain't no excuse for it, bro. If they don't make you feel loved, they just don't simply like you, and that's not your person. Go find somebody for you. Go sit around with that lame, bro.
Okay, for my women who love women, I want you to watch out for this trap that often happens in lesbian arguments. I mean, we know that arguing is healthy. It's good for a relationship. It means you care enough to stay engaged and advocate for what you need and want. But here's something you gotta pay attention to: emotional intensity overload. I mean, we've got 2 people who've both been socialized to be emotionally aware, tuned in, and responsive, and that's beautiful until it's not. Because often the conflict isn't even really about what happened, but how you both are feeling about it. And then you get stuck in that place, and that's where things start to spiral. She feels hurt, and then you feel hurt that she's hurt. Now she's upset that you're upset, and suddenly you're both deep in this loop that's more about emotions reacting to emotions than the actual issue. And then we get lodged in trying to fix the feeling instead of the problem. And the harder you try to make it right or argue against that feeling, the more and more tangled it gets. You want to watch out for that emotional looping when every conversation feels heavy or exhausting because you're both over-processing each other's emotions while you are lodged in your own. You're connecting, but you're also drowning a little. So what helps? Pause. Ground yourself before you respond. You don't have to fix or change how she feels in order to stay connected. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is take a breath, soften your tone, and say, I get that we're both feeling a lot right now. Let's take a minute. That's what emotional regulation and co-regulation look like. It's not making anybody wrong. It's not trying to change, fix, or dismiss a feeling. And it's how you can turn emotional intensity into emotional safety.
If that girl is tired of the relationship, everything that you say will seem like an attack to her. Every conversation that y'all have will somehow turn into an argument. She'll start to want to spend more time with her friends and pour herself into her life way more than she wants to be with you. And you'll see it. Number one sign that a girl is losing interest, if the communication slows down. If you used to talk to her all the time and then all of a sudden she's busy, she seems preoccupied, she seems distant, she got somebody else. If that girl breaks up with you and it seems like nothing you do or say can change her mind, 9 times out of 10, it's because somebody else is in the picture. When a woman feels like she has a solid foundation somewhere else, that will give her the ammunition to walk away from you. If that girl can be friends with you immediately after y'all break up, it's because she no longer has feelings for you. It's not because she's still trying to see if it'll work. She's done.
What's a toxic relationship sign that lesbians ignore too often?
Mine's a little contradicting, but I will say a relationship with their ex. And the reason I say it's contradicting.
That's a very good one.
Yeah. But the reason why I say it's contradicting is because I don't have an issue with somebody being friends with their ex. I'm going to just use my discernment to know if this relationship is thorough or not. Because me and my ex, I'm mad cool. Like my first girlfriend, like that is my nigga. Like she can call me, talk about her girl she want to. I call her, like that's my dog. Like, and we loved each other for years. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, for me, if things don't work out, they didn't work out for a reason. So I say the relationship with the ex is the red flag if it's a red flag. Like if it's like, you just got to learn how to start trusting that feeling.
That.
You got to feel it.
And the thing is, I think
that intuition.
Like sometimes we battle with ourselves and then we'll have a partner
like,
that can manipulate it. That like how you said at one point when you were talking about your dreams, she's like, yo, that's just your insecurity. So now, like, let's say if my girl had an ex that she's cool with, and I feel some type of way, like, am I just like being jealous or whatever? But does it really, like, sometimes you gotta check yourself and be like, hold on. Is there reasons that if in your gut you feel some shit, like, you might be right?
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.